Student, till now we have studied about refraction of light. So this class is reserved for laws of refraction of light. So how there were two laws in reflection of light. So in this also there are two laws are there. What are those two laws of refraction of light means? So as first law of refraction of light is the same as first law of reflection of light. So angle of incident, say this is angle of incident and angle of refraction. So this is angle of refraction and normal. This is a normal drawn at the point of incident, all in the same plane. The one plane only we can draw. On one plane only we can draw angle of incident, angle of refraction and normal. So this is what first law of refraction of light. So same as the first law of reflection of light. And the second law is also called second law of refraction is also called Snell's law of refraction. What it says means the ratio of sine of angle of incident, the ratio of sine of angle of incident. So sine of angle of incident. So to the sine of angle of refraction, ratio of sine of angle of incident to the sine of angle of refraction is always constant, a particular value always. So for a given wavelength of light or for a given color of light, whatever given color of light is there means, so this is always constant. What is constant means sine of angle of incident, the ratio of sine of angle of incident, so to the sine of angle of refraction is always constant, and this particular constant is also called refractive index. So refractive index is nothing but so sine of angle of incident, so to the sine of angle of refraction. So this is what we call second law of refraction of light, also called Snell's law of refraction. So note these two laws. So it will be very easy because first law of reflection of light and first law of refraction of light both are one and the same. The second law is somewhat quite different is there. That is sine of angle of incident. This angle, it's a sine. Ratio of sine of angle of this angle to the sine of angle of refraction is always a constant. So this constant what we call refractive index. Very easy is there. Try to understand clearly. Don't forget to subscribe this channel. Best of luck, my dear student. Good evening, dear student. Till now we have studied about refraction of light and loss of refraction of light. So this class is reserved for one of the important topic, that is refractive index and absolute refractive index, and also what is relative refractive index, like that. Welcome back, my dear student. See here, what is the definition of refractive index means? Refractive index is the ratio of speed of light. Ratio of speed of light. See, speed of light in medium 1 to the speed of light in medium 2. This ratio only what we call refractive index. Refractive index is the ratio of speed of light in medium 1. So this medium 1 is vacuum. Velocity of light in vacuum is, we know, dear student, is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So to the speed of light in medium 2. So here medium 2 I have taken as glass. You can take as water also. So here the velocity of speed of light is 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So and this refractive index is denoted by n. So n is equal to speed of light in medium 1, say vacuum, divided by speed of light in medium 2. So n is equal to speed of light in medium 1, that is vacuum is c. It is always constant. Its value is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. And speed of light in medium 2 is v. This will vary. Suppose this medium is air medium or maybe water medium, means this value will changes. So this n is equal to c by v. So this is what we call absolute refractive index. Why we want to call it as absolute refractive index means, so this value c always remains same. Whatever may be the value of this v, this value of c, that is speed of light in vacuum, remains the same. So this is what we call absolute refractive index. And the refractive index measures the optical density of the medium. What is the optical density means? So here velocity of light or speed of light in medium 2, how much faster how much slower it will measure. Which will measure? Refractive index measures. So refractive index is nothing but optical density of the medium. So refractive index is unitless. Why it is unitless means? So speed of light is meter per second. Even speed of light is also in medium 2 is also meter per second. So both unit will cancels. That's why refractive index is a constant, that is a unitless. So here this N21 means refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. So here N21 is nothing but refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1 means. So first we have to write speed of light in medium 1. So here 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So divided by, so velocity or speed of light in medium 2. This medium 2 is glass, that is 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So this meter per second, this medium per second will cancels. Even 10 to the power 8, 10 to the power 8 also will cancel. So 3 divided by 2 is nothing but 1.5. What is this meaning means? So light is 1.5 times slower. Light is 1.5 slower in glass, that is medium 2, than in medium 1, that is vacuum. So that only refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 2 is nothing but velocity of light in medium 2 divided by velocity of light in medium 1. So in medium 2 its velocity is 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second divided by velocity of light in medium 1 is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So this both will cancel, even 10 to the power 8 meter per second, 10 to the power 8 meter per second will cancel. So 2 divided by 3 is nothing but 2 ones are 2, 1.5 times is 3. So 1 divided by 1.5. This means what means light is 1.5 times faster in medium 1 than in medium 2. Light is 1.5 times faster compared to medium 2. Where it is faster? In medium 1 it is faster. In medium 2, 1.5 times is slower. So this fastness and slowness can be measured by using refractive index.